All right, I see nobody joining voice at this point. We gotta do it. Party leads, please check your party who's not in voice, and then whack your finger at them if they are not. Ping, I do not see you unless I can't find you because you have weird characters or something, or you have a different name.
They're both in my party, so we can just do the thing.
Well, we're missing 4 people in voice. So it's not just 2 people. Oh, there, general ping, yeah, okay. Alright, 46 now. So are the remaining 2 from your party, Azira?
One of them is, but he's like a Slime's party leader, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, then some shenanigans. Because of reasons, I am going to have to disband the party and then reopen the party finder. So everybody just get ready. You're just gonna have to rejoin the same party finder, same password, everything the same. Same parties, same roles, same jobs. Just real quick. Just gotta reset roles. There you go. It's up. Rejoin.
Are you ready, Ryan, for that fastest join? That fastest full.
We're going for a world record.
You mean when you
48
accidentally disbanded the PF as well as others? You mean that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, 0508. It's the date. Get in. Still missing 6 people, 5 people, 4 people.
Three people.
2 people. 1. Alright, we're missing 1 in E. Who are we missing in E? Missing Mali? Wait, no, wait, Ray? Yeah, no, Mali, yeah. It was just literally the same party finder, but you found it. Good. All right, and since everybody just joined, everybody's obviously ready to go inside, right? So let's go. Somebody does not meet the requirement of the duty. The party finder is definitely not open anymore because we are filled. Make sure you are in the village. And if you're level 40, if you get an error message, speak up or get to the Phantom Village real quick. You should have been in the Phantom Village already. If you are getting an error message, you are the issue. People that are not getting an error message. Zoe, naughty. The one way we can find out if somebody's not in the village, by spamming entry, we can get a message of who is transporting all of a sudden. Alrighty, because this is a boss 2+ run. Welcome to the run, but there will not be any explanations at the beginning here. So you are free to do either 2 fates, or up to 2 fates, or you can wait on the pavilion. There will not be explanations for boss 1 and 2, because I expect that you know these, and these you've already gotten these explanations. Nothing has changed on their front. But if you do have a question or need a reminder on anything, do ask.
We still have callouts though, right?
Yes, there are still callouts.
Okay.
Not reading the sign-ups, it's a reflex run.
Who's main tanking today? We have 3 tanks here that can.
Oh, right, that we haven't assigned that yet on this roster. Does any of the tanks feel the calling to main tank?
Well, I'm already on knight, so I might as well, I guess.
Sure, yeah. Ship it.
Unless Haru wants more training, but I feel like Haru has probably the most experience
I was
on
about to
main
say,
tank.
I don't need training on main tank, if anything. Also, I'm on bird guy duty, so feel free
Yeah.
to.
I'll take care of the Haruru rings. It's okay.
I will just yeet my bird at everything.
The fates don't
Okay.
spawn before 13 minutes. They need 2 minutes in a
Yup.
fresh instance. They're shy. Give them a minute. Everyone studied boss 4 resources, yeah? For today?
Oh yeah, I hope people did, or at least, and as well the newest boss 3 resources in case you haven't seen boss 3 in the last like 2 days. And if you saw boss 3 before, you need to study the new resources because we are doing things slightly different. I mean, you can still do it the old way, that still works, but you know, the new way is easier.
Worked pretty great yesterday. We had barely any experienced people on the late night and we still made it to boss 4, so...
Gamers. The expectation is that we will absolutely see boss 4 here as well. If not the first run, one of the other runs.
Pressure's on.
And there will be a boss 3 explanation as well. That on the first run, there will be a boss 3 explanation.
The hardest fate in OC. Apparently.
What? Nobody dead? What is this?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Did they nerf this fate?
Yeah, I think so. I think they nerfed it.
Alright, that's the weather. You can do one more fate. Jan, there's something weird about you relinking a special fate while in here.
Yo. It's Leo Ambrose, Eye of the Two Towers. Holy. Got a celebrity with us today.
Pandemonium Broccoli Savage. What is Broccoli Savage?
What? Ow.
Oh, okay, the tree fight. I guess. You can clearly see who has done this fate often enough and who has not. Alright, everybody to the pavilion. No more fates. Get. Already switched to the job and phantom job that you'll be playing inside. No reason to wait with that. All you're doing is give yourself a chance to forget. We do not have any thieves today, I don't think. Oh, no, we have one thief. Sorry, we have one thief today still. But the thief is mostly there for boss 2 mitigation and extra loot after boss 3. We're not going to bother with anything else. There will not be any trap scanning. That's also going to be taken care of by the rangers.
All of you to assume I'm not planning to perma on boss 1.
Sorry. What, Haroon?
Ryan can't even process the amount of bullshit I just spouted.
I wasn't ready for it. I just heard perma on boss 1 and I was like, what the heck's he talking about?
Just that.
There's a potential use for Blue Mage in tower. A potential use. And
In
that
a
is...
regular run, blue is never useful.
No.
If you're trying to do weird shit, like I am, then it has a use, and I have a use for it.
There's the argument you can make for bringing blue just for boss 4 for chemistries, but... yeah. You're losing out on so much mid on the other 3 fights.
Honestly, if you filled every party with a summoner, a ranger, and a blue mage, you could do a no healer run.
Probably.
Alright, we're all on the pedestal, the gazebo, whatever. This place. Don't go running off. Just gonna do a quick double check for some phantom jobs. Well, it's good that you like Summoner more than Necro, because Summoner is gonna have an actual chance of getting into the tower. As compared to Necro. Summary of boss weaknesses. I know them by heart, but I don't know if we have them written down anywhere. Right, letters left, numbers right. Just hit the wall. White mages to the back a bit. Party leads can put chains on white mages that are not in their own party, so that white mages in your party can use the chain res macro. Alright, move to the side, please. Just gonna quickly knock this out. Can I get the... Okay, I'm not even gonna call the Rangers. I know who they are. Time Mages to the middle, please. Okay, 1, 2. Good. BN2 Bards. Simply BN2 Bards. No? Okay, so Mali, you should have been on the right side because you're a number. But okay, you're a Bard indeed.
Point to any side.
Yeah. Cal, you here? Yeah, you're the B Bard. Okay. Right. Black mages, left or right. Black mage. I have those. Yeah, I see 1, 2, and the Mystic Knights. Yeah. Okay. I think I have it all covered. Let's check everything. Time mages, we check. Yeah. All right. Party lead, still check your own parties if it's good. If your party lead tells you you're good, you can drop off. Right, the dancers are talking, I see, that's good. Thank you for covering that. All knights buff at the crystal, and then all knights tank stances on. All knights should have tank stances on. You can just use your knight stuff on the busters. Generally, we do letters left, numbers right, but if you're a Phantom Black Mage, you can be on the left side. Don't worry about it, it's okay. If you're a Phantom Black Mage only, you can be on the left side because the left guy is weak to fire. Alright, let's put some markers down, get some ready checks going. Food check, thank you, Luca. Food important in this. Rate Whites hurts. Just use 2 because they'll get used anyway. 1 ready, C ready. 2 ready. A ready, 3 ready. That's all ready. Do I actually still have a countdown macro somewhere, I wonder?
Just use the regular countdown though.
Right, we have regular countdown. There's no shot here, but 30-second countdown on the clock. Remember, cleave early, cleave big. In the first, like, 6 to 8 GCDs, you can actually hit them all. But stay on your half of the arena. Here we go. Big cleave, big damage. Gonna get your debuff. If you do get tethered to the other guy, just switch your target. And then we get first mechanic. Is it front or is it knockback? It's front. Go front. Front edge. Carry the donuts. Read wide. And it is loop, cross, loop, cross. So get ready to get into the first one. Loop. Next is cross. Cross. And loop. And cross. Gangbusters. To the front, mid. And knockback from the middle. Get knocked side or back, or use anti-knockback. And raid wide. Alright, Arcane Revelation time. We go away from the head that is glowing. We go left, inner lane, in line with blue, all the way front, small corner. And now it is the summon mechanic. We start left and front on the 1 marker. And we go 1, 4, 3, and we keep going to 2. So we go back to 4 at the first AoE. 1 smooth motion, no sprint required, no dash required, just 1 go. And go. And go. And we're good. And Arcane Revelation 2. We start out in line with green. Out in line with green. Followed by in line with blue. In line with blue. And red vines. Oh my god, they took no damage. Right, we're gonna get knockbacks. Check your knockback color as well as your direction. Knockback color and direction. And it is loop, cross, starting with blue. So we'll blue loop, green cross, and repeats. Blue loop, green cross, blue loop, and green cross. Res up. Red white. Damage is nice, but respect the mechanic. We go right, outer lane, in line with green. Just don't be all the way front. Just don't be all the way front. You're good. Yeah, there we go. And finish him off. Make sure you're hitting the correct head. Hit green. And we're done. Don't forget your loot. Respectors up ahead. I don't want to see anybody running ahead with the traps. Alright, first trap has been taken care of. Knight's rebuff at the crystal, and numbers can go down.
Possible.
Oh, excellent. Was it on the other side? I should have definitely hit it. It was on our side. The explosion might have gotten cold. Yeah, we're good. I'm guessing the explosion just got cold for me. So many people here, but okay.
I heard it right. Yeah, we were good.
Thank you. All right, thank you. We are laser respecters here. If you die to lasers, I whack my finger at you. There is no auto running in these hallways. Alright, the time mage is here. All tanks should have stances on, and we are pulling. Time mage has dispelled. You can kill. Alright. Stay back, stay back, stay back, stay back. Alright, one tank with stance on can pull these dudes. Go ahead, Iki. Everybody's back. I'm gonna take care of the trap in the meantime. Oh, there it is. Okay. Good toting in the meantime. You can start dragging these along a bit. The trap has been cleared. A tank, please hit sprint, grab these guys, and go up the stairs. Go, go, go. Make sure you have aggro on both. And then you can pull whatever's upstairs. Just make sure to not actually go upstairs and stay on the stairs. Black mages, make sure, or black mage singular, make sure to toad. Make sure to dodge orange, look away if there is a gaze mechanic coming out. It will one-shot you. Alright, traps head are also done. Alright, time mage is here. We're gonna start pulling. Make sure you pull with AoE and with mitigation. You can walk up to them. They are passive. They are all dispelled. Go ahead and kill. Make sure to use some mitigation though, healers. Because they do hurt a little bit when they die. Dodge orange, it's hard to see. Dodge orange. Wait for trap. There it is. Done, you can go. But here again, you wait, because more traps. And trap's done. Let's go. Alright, boss 2, again, no explanations, but some of you might be less familiar with this. So if you do have questions, do ask. We're gonna start ready checks. But, you know, you can just say no and ask your question. What about lightning? Lightning, yes, lightning weak. So, yeah.
No, but we can skip the last 3 rings if people press buttons and don't die.
Alright. 1, 2, 3 ready. C ready, A ready, B ready. Alright. No questions. Cool beans. Let's get a countdown going.
And tank senses off, please.
Yeah, tank stance is off. Luca will be tanking this boss. Later in the fight, like a good chunk later, you can turn your stance on, just in case, but that's later. Like after the knockbacks, turn your stance on after the knockbacks or something. Fight starts with a raid wide, so mid accordingly.
Everyone can go north already, by the way.
Yep. You can, unless you really want to greet positionals, you can go north. We have the sword throwing mechanic. Dodge the initial lines. Like
We'll
these.
move the boss after this.
There is traffic on the 1 and 3 circle, and stay on Cardinals. Stay on Cardinals. Boss will jump north and do a side lead. Dodge swords from the middle as well. Swords from the middle. Boss will jump, stay on Cardinals, and follow. Get behind boss. Get behind boss. Watch for traffic. Boss will jump and get in front of boss. Watch swords from the middle. Watch traffic. Traffic on the 1. Right, and another raid wide. Surprise, surprise. First circle mechanic, singular circle. We are starting out of it. Line up with a sword in middle. And step in, stay lined up. Multi-hit raid wide. We go to 3. And once first explosion goes off, we go to Charlie. Go. Raid wide, big raid wide. Knockback mechanic is next. Boss is shortly untargetable. We start at the 3 marker. And we're gonna get knocked to the Bravo sword. Lighting on the second and 4th swords. Get knocked to the Bravo sword and then run over after the knockback after the AoE goes off. And run, and we go to the 2 swords. And back to the Alpha swords. And then run in. You can enter knockback now. And then line up with the sword in the middle. Res the people who need it. Res outside of your parties as well, white mages. Triple circle. And we start southish. And the large overlap towards Bravo is our second safe spot. Ready? Go. And a multi-hit raid wide. We start on 2. And we go to Charlie after the first explosion. There we go. And another actual raid wide. Mid. Or dodge these lines beyond Cardinals, and there will be heavy traffic on the second circle. Beyond Cardinals, and then follow boss wherever he goes. But stay out of the second circle as much as you can, and stay on Cardinals as much as you can. It will be a side cleave and swords from the middle. Side cleave and swords from the middle. Watch for traffic. Boss jumps. Get behind boss, get behind boss. Boss jumps, it's a side cleave and swords from the middle. Get up. The people who are down, try to find them. They might be all over the place. In the meantime, another raid wide. And now we're going to kill this boss while he prepares the next mechanic. Start in under the boss, he's dead anyway. Good. Make sure there's no people still on the floor that need rezzing. Do not go far ahead. There are traps ahead. Night Sweep buff. Don't forget your loot either.
Lined up with the like little nukes, Haru. Yeah.
Alright, Haru's found the first. So go and please pull the first enemies and pull the boss and pull them back so we can find the second trap. There we go, we got it. Alright, you can come forwards. Just we're gonna wait for the orb to pass while people catch up, so no super rush here. As before, as we've done in runs before, we will stand on the blue bricks and we will run a straight line into that center. We will stand dead center of that circle, and all Fizz ranged players will target the Lockward and interrupt them while everybody else kills the armors. Make sure to toast them. We're all here, and we're going in 3, 2, 1, now. Don't gap close anywhere either. The traps under the Lockward have been cleared. Alright. They don't be any closer than max melee. Stay back for a bit so we can be absolutely sure all the traps are gone. Alright, you can run a straight line. And then we have A1 left, B2 middle, C3 right. Don't jump yet. Do we have people who are new to this? Please just say something real quick in shout or yell. Anybody here that's new to this? Okay, this is new. Okay, we have a couple of okay, there's a couple people who are new to middle. Okay, and one. Okay, so quick brief explanation. If you're on the left platform or the right platform, your job will be to pretty much just kill the thing in the middle, interrupt it when it is interrupting, and then kill the slimes when they pop up. That's for the left and right platform. And there will be big AoEs that you need to dodge, for which you will need to stand all the way left or right, or all the way north or south. And I mean all the way, edge and in the center point of the left, right, or the north-south. But you can't see those AoEs. Only we, on the middle platform, are privileged to see the AoEs. We are above you, literally. And we will tell you where you have to stand for that. Melee people can keep a little bit more uptime. There's a message in the chat that will say 5 seconds. If you want to keep uptime as a melee, you need to disengage instantly when that message pops up. If you don't feel safe, feel free to disengage early as a melee. That's fine. For the middle group, we don't have these AoEs. We instead get slimes that are more dangerous. They need to be stopped by a bard. Don't stop them until they're all casting bards. Make sure to wait for that. They do take a moment before they start. But their cast bar is long enough for you to easily hit that. Other than that, we need to make sure all the ads die at the same time. So when your ad reaches 5%, there needs to be a full damage stop. Full. Until we call to kill. Yes, we will also call for the bard stop. All tanks, when you're tanking the slimes, you need MIT. They will kill you if you don't have MIT. Their auto attacks hurt enough, and there's enough of them that together they will kill you. Healers, heal your tanks, because even with MIT they'll die if you're not paying attention to that. And make sure to drag the ads onto your the slimes onto your ad. Unless a damage stop has been called on your ad, then keep the slimes where they are. So that we don't cleave down your ad accidentally. And all stances should be on indeed. All tank stances should be on when we're up there. Let's jump, but don't target it yet. You can jump, but don't target, don't attack, and we'll do ready checks up there. Some ready checks. All tanks have stances on. All tanks should be grabbing aggro with mitigation. And then pulling it onto the storm generator.
We have a Phantom Summoner today.
Do we?
I don't know, that's why I'm just asking
I don't think
measures.
I don't think we have a Phantom Summoner
Okay.
today. Yeah, no, I don't see any.
Okay.
No Phantom Summoner.
No safety warning then.
Unless Ramia is a Phantom Summoner. Ramia, are you a Phantom Summoner? No, Black Mage, okay. Right. Let's see. 1 ready, 3 ready, A ready, 2 ready. Okay, that's all of them. Countdown coming in. Look if you wouldn't mind folks targeting the right one.
I'm also downstairs, so.
Oh,
have
okay,
my
good.
own
Yes.
path.
That's good. That's good. Right. Get a show on the road. There will be an interrupt right there. Interrupt. Followed by a whole lot of nothing. Right. Left platform, left, right. Right platform, north, south. Range people already go there. Melee can keep a little bit more uptime. But be ready to disengage rather quickly. Melees go, melees go. All the way to the wall. Interrupt soon. There it is. Slime soon. Make sure to grab aggro with mitts. And Bard stop. And drag onto the thing. Drag onto the thing. Remember to stop damage at 5%. Left platform north-south, right platform east-west. And interrupts. Interrupt.
Charlie freeze stop.
Oh, Charlie Alpha stop as well.
Yeah, only Bravo should be hitting at this point. All melees disengage on the side platforms.
Just kill once we get back.
Yeah. And let loose, kill all. Frickin' send it, boys. Alright. Don't forget your loot. Knights rebuff. Very important knight that you rebuff here.
Any quick question? Any PL need the new markers? If you haven't been in a run in the last 2 days, you need the new markers. I can hop parties, just let me know in yell chat or shout chat.
And
Well,
then
Rife
I will
explains.
start explaining the boss for anybody that is new or has not been here in a few days. So, you may remember the boss from normal. He summons heads. He gives them elements. He sends them out, and they happen. And he also does stuff. That's pretty much it. But more and faster. He will start the fight with a big raid wide, the multi-hit, just like normal. It just hits harder. Just make sure the mid is there for the first hit, because the first hit hits way harder. The other hits, we also need some mid, but the first hit is the big one. So mid accordingly. And then he will go straight into Death Shroud 1, which is the head. He will summon 6 heads, 2 ice, 2 lightning, 2 fire, and he will send them out. We could explain a lot of information about where the save spots are, but if you want to look at those details, please check the raid plan, which I expect you should have done. I expect all of you have at least checked the raid plan for that. But I will now focus on what we will call out and what you need to know. So first of all, I will call out our quote-unquote home base. This will be a number marker that I will call out. You can gravitate towards this number marker because all save spots will be relatively close to that number marker. For example, I could call 3, so all our save points will be somewhere in the Bravo to 4 range. On Death Shroud 1, I will call out a number marker as our home base. The safe spot for ice will always be the head that is near that number marker. The intercardinal head that is near that number marker. Directly on that head is the safe spot for ice. I will repeat that when that goes out. For lightning, our safe spot will be a cardinal marker. It will either be one of the 2 cardinal markers that is next to our home base. And for fire, the safe spot will be either all the way north or all the way south behind the head that is there, whichever one is closer to where we are. So if it's 3, it would be all the way south behind the south head. So when he throws out the head, I will call home base, I will call which marker for lightning, and I will remind you that it's the behind the head for fire. And then it is your job to be ready to move to any of these spots. Because he will do the mechanic fast, and you need to get there fast. You sprint. And he will do them in a random order as well, so you need to be ready for any of the 3 spots. That is Death Shroud 1. He will do 2 more Death Shrouds, but the other 2 are slightly different. Calls will be somewhat similar, but the safe spots are not. We will again call a home base for that one. The difference is where our safe spots are for ice and fire and lightning. For all 3, they are slightly different. For ice, the safe spot will always be Bravo or Delta. Whichever one is closer to our home base. For fire and lightning, the safe spots will always be 2 numbers that are close to each other. One being the home base number, the other being the other number. So in the example of 3, one of them will have safe spot on 3 marker, and the other will have a safe spot on the 4 marker. And when I say marker, I mean the marker. Not behind the marker, not next to the marker, the marker. The markers have been very specifically placed that standing directly on the marker puts you in the perfect spot for whatever form his AoEs may take. Because while this mechanic is happening, he will also do line AoEs through the middle. You saw these in normal. It's the line AoE that cascades outwards, so you need to step into it. And if you are on Bravo, then you can run into the middle when he does it, or you can sidestep if he does a diagonal one, because he will do 3 of them, 1 straight north-south and 2 diagonal ones. If you're on the 3 or 4 marker, he might aim it right next to you, so you can step right into it. If he does not aim it right next to you, you can either run to get into it because it's going to be slightly further away, or you can wait for the second hit and move into that. That is allowed, but don't stress that too much either, because otherwise you're going to trip yourself up. Death Shroud 3 is the exact same as Death Shroud 2. Any Phantom White Mages, remember you can blink yourself to protect you from any singular hit. Alright, wiggle check. Alright. 3 Death Shrouds, that's like 70% of the fight. He has another small mechanic, which he will do twice throughout the fight, in which I will call everyone to gather up towards Charlie, the marker. And I mean everyone. And we're all going to stack towards Charlie. The boss will turn to us, and then he will do his line AoE. So we can, because we're all on Charlie, it's very predictable where he's looking, and we can all step to his sides. But he also summons heads that shoot lasers just like in normal, so we can step to the boss's side, step behind the head, The lasers go off, the boss goes off, we step into the boss's AoE. And then he does the normal mechanic where he turns to a random player and does a frontal cleave, and the heads do lasers. So we can just step behind the boss, behind the head, and dodge. Very straightforward. Small note that I actually forgot to mention, these frontal cleave that he did in normal, he will also do them at the end of Death Shroud 2 and 3. So when that mechanic finishes up, you do need to get behind the boss one more time. We will also call that out. And then lastly, he has Fertile Ground, which starts a new mechanic, but it is itself also a raid-wide, so make sure to mitigate somewhat for that as well. The mechanic itself will give you a debuff, either a pink or a blue one. Then he will send 8 heads around the arena, and they will go off in an order. We will call that order. It is not fully random though. It is always all cardinals and then all intercardinals, or the other way around, all inters and then all cardinals. And they go off in like a clockwise or counterclockwise fashion. It can both be the same, it can be different. That's kind of fully random, so you gotta kind of roll with the punches. But we will call it out. One head at a time. When these heads will cleave half the arena with blue lights and half the arena with pink lights. You need to get hit by the other color of your debuff, and your debuff color will swap. So you'll need to get hit by the different color every time, so you'll have to check every time with the next head that you are correctly lined up. If that was it, this mechanic would be easy, but that's not it. The boss will also throw a wrench in the works and do his ice, lightning, and fire mechanic at the same time as heads 3, 5, and 7. This means that during those heads, you need to line up with the head and then also dodge the boss's AoE by either being on an intercardinal if it's ice, be on a cardinal if it's lightning, or be out if it's fire. Best thing you can do is be quick to line up with the next head. Once you're lined up with the next head, look where the next head is going to be, and as soon as you get hit, line up with that head. And then dodge the boss mechanic, because you're already lined up, so you just need to take a small step to dodge the boss mechanic, or run to the edge of the arena. And then you can line up with the next head again, and then just repeat from there. If you're ever in doubt or slow, make sure to dodge the boss mechanic first. If you get hit by the wrong side of the head, you get a Doomstack, sure, but you'll live. Unless it's your third Doomstack. The boss's mechanic deals a good amount of damage. That might kill you. So you know, dodge that first, if you're in trouble. Note, if you ever mess it up and you get hit by the wrong side of the heads, your color does not swap, so make sure you take that into account. Personally, I like double checking my color between every single head hit. That kind of works for me. And that's the whole fight. Many of you will already have seen a lot of it. Some of you are maybe new to this fight. But I trust that we'll see all of it, and maybe we kill it. If you have questions, now's a good time to ask. I see some have already been asked and answered. So if you have more, please do answer. Otherwise, we will do ready checks. Say no if you have a question and just ask. Alrighty, I see 1-3 AC, so just 2. Someone replacing. Okay, I see. Yeah. Alright, well, no question, so surely easy one shot, right? Surely. Stances off. Luca will be tanking this bad boy. And countdown coming in.
My toes.
Reminder, it starts with a raid wide, commit accordingly. There it is. And then we go straight into Death Shroud 1. Reminder to start getting closer to the home base area. If all safe spots will be near there. Home base at 3. Lightning at Bravo. And fire south. Be ready on the head, southeast head near 3. South here, east head near 3. And then lightning is Bravo, fire is south. It's Bravo. Don't position early. You didn't know what element it was yet. Right, and then all the way south behind the head for fire. And go. Another raid wide. The elemental ores are random, folks. Make sure to not...
Stacking south, stack south.
Stack south now. Heads are coming out. Possible turn, get the sides and behind the head. And into the boss line. Possible turn, get behind boss and behind the head. Behind boss, behind the head. And next is Tankbuster. Rest those that need it. And next is Death Shroud 2. Alright, our home base is 3 again. Lightning will be 4. Fire will be 3. Ice is Bravo. These are the safe spots in a random order. Listen up. It'll be 4. 4 Bravo 3. And always step into his line AoE after. Into his line. Bravo. Into his line. And 3. You can stay back a bit for the second hit if you want here. And into his line. And behind boss. Go, go, go. Behind boss. Rest those that need. Raid wide coming up. This raid wide is followed by another raid wide. Like I'm saying, raid wide sponsored by raid wide. Alright, there's the other raid wide. You will get a debuff now. Check your color. And out come the head. The heads will go delta clockwise. And then 2 clockwise. So line up with the delta head. Already line up with the delta head. And then after it is alpha. Alpha head. And then it is Bravo and a boss mechanic. Line up with Bravo and be on an intercardinal. Intercardinal for ice. And then Charlie. Line up the Charlie head. And then the head-on 2 and a boss mechanic. Get out, 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 out. And the 3 head. Line up the 3 head. And then the 4 head and be on a cardinal. Be on a cardinal. Lightning. And then the last head on 1. Straight wide. Mid, mid, mid. And behind the Charlie. Everybody to Charlie, everybody to Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. Sides of boss behind the head. Sides of boss behind the head. Step into the line. Boss will turn. Get behind boss behind the head. Behind boss behind the head. Alright, we need reses all over the place. Make sure to res outside of your party as well. Thank you, white mages. I see them going off. Good job. Alright, that has 3. Last mechanic. Our home base will be 3 again. And lightning on 4, fire on 3. So Bravo for ice, lightning 4, fire 3. Don't go anywhere yet. We haven't seen the order yet. Fire 3. Then ice Bravo is 3 Bravo 4. And don't forget to step into his line. Lines, and then Bravo. And into his line. And then 4 for 4. And into his line. And behind boss. Behind the boss. And kill the boss. Alright. Check if we can find any more people to res that are perhaps not permad. Good stuff, everybody.
Just because we're rising and shit right now anyway. I did some pledge testing. You can in fact pledge any elemental shit. It's up for all 3 head mechanics.
Oh my god.
You can do it for the heads, the debuff heads as well. It still swaps your debuff though, but you don't take damage. Or you could just use it for the elemental mechanics and stay in on every head. And keep uptime to do through the whole mechanic. It's also an option.
This room, Thank you for the information. This big empty room here is what would light up for the map for the support fate if we did it. But we're not doing that. Do not click the button ahead. You can walk up to it, but do not click it. We're not jumping down yet. If you are permad, you can return and start leveling. Do not leave the instance. Just return and start leveling already. But do not leave the instance. Okay. Is there any party that has no more healers? I'm not seeing anything. Okay. So this next bit is also a puzzle. And the most important part of the puzzle is that you can all control your AoEs. As in, no assizes, no dances, no line AoEs. So no chainsaws, no rainbow drips, no dragoon whirlwinds. What else? No white mage PvP limit break.
Size, Pneuma, Dragoon,
yeah,
AoE,
size,
line
Pneuma,
AoEs.
yes. All line AoEs need to be off. Relatively small circular or targeted AoEs are fine. But if you need to make sure you can 100% control yourself, if you are not 100% sure, you need to just remove this from your hotbar temporarily. If we hit extra enemies, this puzzle becomes just way more annoying to do. If you're in doubt, just, you know, do 1, 2, 3 combos single target or do 1, 2 AoE combos and hit nothing else. Yeah, Romeo's Ballad also banned. Like, Phantom, watch out for AoE Phantom action. Small targeted AoEs like Viper AoE is fine. Gunbreaker AoE,
Okay.
like, you can't do. Dark Knights do not summon this Esteem. He's banned. Okay. What's gonna happen is we're gonna have a bunch of ads spawn around the arena, and we're gonna have a clock below us and a clock in front of us. Killing the ads moves the clock, and we have to match the other clock. Flare Star is fine if you hit. Oh wait, Flare Star is fine if you, as long as it's targeted. But to make sure that we don't target the wrong things while we're doing all this, we're all gonna be standing dead center, and we're gonna have our cameras facing straight down. Top-down gaming for all of y'all. The ads will be brought to you, and you kill them. Because with top-down gaming, you can't accidentally target the wrong thing. Yeah, like Chichi said, if you're even 1% unsure, just don't do it. No plentiful harvest. Sorry, Reapers. None of that. There will be an additional ad, a Lockward. This one is tanked, bit to the side. Healers heal, because the Lockward just does raid wide. He just spams raid wide, so you're just gonna have to heal and mid through that. The ads also deal some damage with their auto attacks, not huge, but you know, don't ignore your tanks. Tanks. All tank stances on. All tank stances on. One tank will be assigned to pulling the mobs. I'm just gonna do it myself. Unless there's a tank that really wants to do this or practice this, just speak up. If otherwise, I'm just gonna do it myself. Once the ads have been pulled, if they're in the middle, feel free to steal aggro. Once they're in the middle, just go ahead and steal aggro. That's good. It spreads out the auto attack damage a bit, and it frees up the puller from pulling the next thing with less concern. Hips, you wanna practice this? Have you? I don't know what your experience is, Hips. You're gonna have to inform me.
Leo cleared with us on week 1.
Oh, wait, no. Wait, okay, Leo, but Hips is talking.
Ah,
Yell.
Hips.
I was asking Hips. Okay, then Hips, you don't get to do this. No.
No.
Leo?
Just watch it once before you try that.
And Leo, if you want to... Okay, no, okay, fine. Right, then we are going to jump down. If you are not ready, stay back and ask your question. Jumping down and walking into the middle is accepted as you being ready. But do not click the button. Nobody click that button. You can just walk into the middle, and that is you being ready. But don't click the button. Anyone. Alright, look, are you pulling the
Sure.
dude? And Haru, are you ready for side action? Okay, Haru's ready for side action.
Side character. Unlucky.
Just like the week 1.
Yes, we trust you. That is why you're there, because we
No,
trust
I mean,
you.
I literally, Luca Lockward, you pull, I stand on the side. Same,
Yeah.
same setup as week 1.
Naya, Naimia, you good? Okay, you're moving in. Zoe, you good? Because you're standing a bit back there still. Everybody dead center. Just come dead center, everybody. Just under the thing. The closer you are to center, the better you are positioned. Oh, don't worry, Naya. I was just curious because I saw you in the back. So all good. Yeah, you are of course very welcome to do those helpful things you do. All right, and since stepping here is considered ready, I'm clicking the button. All right. Oh, we haven't had this one yet. Okay. Remember, go ahead and grab aggro off of me as soon as they get to the middle.
Please don't provoke the Lockwood.
Mid and heal though healers, don't forget. And also yeah, don't provoke anything. Why are you pressing provoke? Steal aggro by dealing damage. I'm barely hitting these dudes. If you can't steal aggro from me, you're doing something wrong. Just kill these dudes.
Bring that right on the Lockwood if you have one.
Not gonna lie, sanity checking is really difficult if there's like
It's
8 mobs in the middle.
It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody targeted. Somebody tap targeted. Naughty, naughty. Luckily, the puzzle's already complete.
Now Azella can't use the clip because it's wrong.
Nah, I'm sure that last one doesn't matter.
But that's how easy it is to make a mistake. It's only because we were going so fast and the mistake happened so late that it wasn't an issue. Alright, don't forget your loot. And fix your hotbars if you have removed anything. Also, do not run ahead. There are traps.
Leo, open the door.
You're gonna... Alright, there's an extra chest to the left. For some extra. I'm gonna leave my naughty. Don't do that, people. There are traps ahead. Knight's rebuff as well. Let's see what I get.
Yeah, right.
I think I only got one.
You sure that was 2?
I couldn't see the second one. I'm gonna trust you that it was 2.
I heard 2 explosions.
Okay, good. I think one of the explosions was like around the corner for me.
Yeah, I usually go by sound at this point since FTP because it was sometimes so hard to see them both. So just
I don't
trust the
really
sound.
hear the difference between 1 or 2 explosions.
Yeah, I just popped one by throwing it in the middle, so you need to be... You can't pop both with a throw in the middle, I think. At least not always.
You got both up here, Haruya. On the
Yeah,
before the boss.
both are gone.
Ah, you already got them. Okay, I was like, why am I not hitting these? Like,
Sorry, that was why I started yapping about I got one by throwing it in the middle.
yeah, so that's why I waited because I was like, does it mean he's got both or not?
do not click the button. Do not click the button. We will let you be there by yourself and probably die if you click the button.
And again, if anyone needs the markers from the PLs, let me know. I can jump around. Before you explain this boss, right? No, they haven't changed. Just asking in general if someone hasn't been here yet from the PLs. I just want to ask something real quick. Does everyone know what clockwise and counterclockwise is? Because I see so many people do it wrong during the fight.
It's crazy, right? I've seen that as well. It's something kind of wild.
So I kind of want to have you guys actually know what clockwise and counterclockwise means because it's quite important for you to not die. There's no
Right.
shame in not knowing, just tell us.
All right. What you can do is everybody stand up at the purple here in the front. Everybody at the purple in the front. Everybody at the purple in the front. I'm going to do a short countdown that is a 3, 2, 1 countdown. And I want everybody to start running immediately. And if you delay running, I'm gonna assume you didn't know. And if you run the wrong way, then we also know you don't know. And that's fine, we just need to make sure. You might not be aware that you don't know. And so I'm gonna do it like a 3, 2, 1, and then I'm gonna call a direction, and you're just gonna have to instantly run there. 3, 2, 1, clockwise. Okay, well everybody's going the correct direction, so that's fine. So, if that's clockwise, the other direction is counterclockwise. It is indeed important that you do know that. Okay, people are running counterclockwise. They have fun with that. I'm gonna start explaining. So, boss 4. Boss with fast mechanics and raid wides that will kill your entire lineage. If you don't have a shield healer in your group anymore, too bad. I don't know what to tell you. Too bad. You're gonna die. I'm sorry, but we can still practice a whole bunch of stuff even without that. Just do your best. So we will split our parties between the A, B, and C platforms. The markers will show you where you go. Excuse me. The boss starts with a big raid wight that hits twice. He will cast dual cast, and then he will cast flare. There's no damage until flare hits, and that hits twice. Mit accordingly. Then the boss will go into a weapons mechanic. The boss has the same 4 weapons as he is in normal, and they do the same thing in normal. He's just gonna do them all back to back. The boss starts with a knockback. This knockback is the same as in normal. Exactly the same one as in normal. Make sure you make it easier yourself. Just anti-knockback this. Like as soon as it's visible on your on the arena, you can hit anti-knockback and it's good. Ignore it. And the boss will show 4 weapons in a row. We will call them out. For these 4 weapons, it is either the bow, and you need to be in, close to the boss. Or it is the harp, you need to be out, away from the boss. There's no melee uptime. Or it is the bell, and we need to be on letters. You need to stand on a platform with a letter marker. Or it is sword, and you need to stand on numbers, a platform with a number marker. These happen all back to back. Knockback, weapon, 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 weapon. 1 each. Don't let the knockback fool you. The knockback is the knockback. The first weapon goes off after. Not at the same time. After he does this, he's just gonna cast Flare again. Once again hitting twice. Before I continue, I have some notes about mitigation for all tanks and all fizz range. Your 90-second mitigation. Shield Combat Tactician, Troubadour, Dark Missionary, Shake Veil, Hardlight, that was the one. Who plays Gunbreaker anyway? Hardlight. All those 90-second mitigations, you can use them on either the first or the second dual cast flare. On either one. But after that, you don't get to use them on anything anymore until the elementary chemistry cast. We need them elementary chemistry cast. So you use them on the first or the second dual cast. After that, no more. Until it is time. Now, after the second dual cast, Flare, the boss will do a... Well, sorry, Luca, what's the name again of the mechanic? I forget the name of it.
Patrology of implements.
The... no, the one with the tank busters.
All-knowing flames.
All-knowing flames, thank you. He will do all-knowing flames. He will do this several times throughout the fight. The first time he does that is right after the second dual cast flare. We need to all be on our own platforms, on the letter marker platform. Whichever tank on that platform has highest aggro before the cast bar starts will get a tank buster. 3 random other people will get an AoE. If you get a tank buster, you mitt. Big. And by big, I mean you're either kitchen sinking or you're involving. Specifically, you're kitchen sinking every single one except the second one, you invuln that one. If you're a knight, try to have aggro and use your knight stuff. But otherwise, you are just kitchen sinking no matter what tank you are. And you invuln if it's the second time he does the mechanic. If you have an AoE, you just go to the back and you spread the AoEs out. There is no melee uptime, there is no greeting, you just go back. If you get nothing, you can step off your platform to one of the number markers just so you're out of the way so you don't get hit unnecessarily. But don't go running right away. You need to wait until all the AoEs have gone out, kind of, or all the AoEs that your platform has gone out before you can leave your platform. Then, after all those have exploded, the boss will cast Omni Elements, which starts the elemental phase that you know from normal. This is also a raid bind, mid accordingly. The Omni Elements will start with the rings from normal. It's just faster. There's 6 rings, 2 of each element. You just gotta dodge. At the end of this, some of you are going to get what we call the ring mechanic. And I'm going to take a small break here, and this is your one and only warning. If you have mods enabled that change your body at all, you need to relog and disable those right now because they mess with the mechanic and you will die. This is your one and only warning for that. You will get 2 rings around your character. There will be 2 different elements on these rings. It's fully visual. You do not get a debuff. There will also be a countdown over your head. When the countdown ends, you need to be standing on an element platform that is neither of the elements you have around you. So if you have ice and lightning, you need to be standing on a fire. When you get this mechanic, you need to almost instantly start moving towards the correct platform. There's not a lot of time. Once they appear, it's 5 seconds. It's not a lot of time. But you need to move at most 1 platform, so that's not too bad. After the rings have gone off, the boss will do the Oracle mechanic. You saw this in normal. He spawns 1 donut and 2 AoEs. It's the exact same. They move clockwise. Yeah, thank you, Luca, for putting... There's a picture in our thread that shows what these rings look like. So, the Oracle mechanic. It's the same as in normal. 1 donut, 2 AoEs, and they move clockwise. Just like in normal. Dodge. Either stand in the donut, or stand between the 2 AoEs, or stand in the back of a platform. It's all good. If you have 2 rings on you, you are forced to be on a specific element. Because otherwise you get a doom stack. Because of that, the Oracle mechanic might be different, might be more annoying for you to dodge. And you just have to deal with that. You just have to dodge the Oracle mechanic wherever you're standing. So if there's an AoE going off on your platform that you're standing on with the element, you just need to be in the back of that platform. Unless it's the donut. Stand in the donut, obviously. When this Oracle mechanic goes off, more people will get rings. And then they have to go do it, while the boss is doing either an in or out mechanic. And then the boss does the rings again. And more people will get elements for themselves. And the boss will do another in or out mechanic. It all happens kind of fast. It can be very easy to get kind of flustered and lose track of where you are. But after that happens, it is imperative that everybody goes back to their own home platforms. Back to your platforms with your letter markers. ABC. Everybody goes to ABC platforms. There will be 6 blue circles appearing around the boss, 1 on each platform. You stand in the blue circle on your home platform. Elemental orbs will start moving from the outside to the boss. We need to intercept these. They might start on letters, and if that happens, good. We absorb 1, and then we move clockwise. And we absorb 1, and then we move clockwise, and we absorb 1. They might start on numbers as well. In that case, we will move clockwise right away, absorb 1, move clockwise, absorb 1, move clockwise, absorb 1. If you miss even 1, you are dead. If you miss even 1, then you don't lose your debuff that is assigned with it, and you just die. Guaranteed. For everybody else, there is a massive rate bite that deals about a bajillion damage. It doesn't matter how much damage it deals. Honestly, you need to literally just throw every single mid at it. Every single mid. Reprisal, Addle, Feint, of course, all the targeted, Mage Masher, all that targeted stuff needs to be on the boss. But also all tank mitigation, fizz range mitigation. There needs to be Caracal or Sacred Soil on there. If you have a Ranger, make sure that Unicorn is on there. And Tankelbees. We launched Tankelbees there. All tanks should be hitting the Tankelbee button.
Right. Question for you. I'm just gonna give it to you because you can answer it as well. The ring that debuff around us, do we need to resolve them in an order like from top to bottom?
No, so these two rings are one mechanic with the countdown that's over your head. So if you have two elemental rings, you need to go stand on the platform that is neither of these elements. And then when your countdown ends, they both resolve. And that will be at the exact same time that the boss's mechanic goes off, which can be either the Oracle or an in or out mechanic. So you can only get rings once per elemental phase. So if you've resolved elemental rings around you, you are safe from elemental rings for that elemental phase. So yeah. As I was saying, the tank LP needs to also be on there. So as soon as you absorb that last hit, you send all your mits, and you need to then hit the tank LP. Every tank should be hitting it. You have 2 tanks per party, both should be hitting it. If tank LP is not used, you've messed up. People might die because you didn't hit tank LP, because you were greedy. Any 15 seconds or longer mits can be used once you've absorbed the first moving elemental thingy. So 15 seconds and longer mid can be used slightly earlier. You don't have to wait until you've absorbed the third. But all shields need to happen after the third. No shield, you can shield a bit before, but you need to definitely also shield after. It's more gonna be healer GCD shields that happen before, and then all shields after the third absorb.
Okay. I'm just gonna jump in real quick. Defus, there's 3 knockbacks in total. 1 on the first 4 weapons, 1 during the elemental phase, and 1 at the very end of the fight with 4 weapons again. You do 1 and 2.
Yeah, the
The
second
first 4
knockback
weapons-
is during the second elemental phase, not during the first.
Yes.
Alright, so after this has gone off, there will be some repeats. For anybody that's alive. There will be some repeats, as in he'll do the all-knowing flames again, so we need to be on our platforms, we get assigned stuff. And then there will be an add phase. When the add phase begins, we all go to our numbers. So A goes to 1, B goes to 2, C goes to 3. Yeah, thank you. Wiggle check, wiggle check. Everybody wiggle check. Yeah, so we all go to the number markers, and bombs will spawn there on the numbers. They need to die first. Bombs will also spawn on the letter markers, but they're further away. And there will be exaflares that spawn. These exaflares, where they spawn, will determine if we move clockwise or counterclockwise from our number markers. So you could be on 3 and then end up on Bravo killing the bomb there. You might go back to Charlie. You don't have a choice in this. The exaflares do, and we'll call it. So be ready to move accordingly. You kill the bomb there, and then a bird spawns. This bird needs to be picked up and faced outwards. And I need everyone on that platform to face the bird out. In the meantime, the exaflare will have left that platform. You will have moved into where the exaflare started. You grab the bird and you face it out. It will do a cone attack that everyone dodges. And then you kill the bird. In the meantime, the boss will put red lines on the floor. He puts them in 3 sets, and they explode in the same order. He will explode the left half of the arena, the right half of the arena, or the inside near the boss in a random order. So we just stand wherever he explodes third, and we move into where he explodes first. During all this, there is no uptime on the boss for melees. You are 100% on the bomb, 100% on the bird, and then once the bird is dead, you are just sitting out there waiting until you're allowed to go to the middle because of the explosion. And then the other elemental mechanic begins. This other elemental mechanic works a little bit differently, but is actually easier. This time he will spawn those spinning tethers you saw in normal mode while doing rings as well. But because of this complicatedness that Square Enix put in, the mechanic has become the simplest ever. Only one element will be safe initially. You can find an element by checking the tethers and checking the first circle, or you can listen for the call out and go stand there. Once you're in the safe element, you can ignore everything else, and you just move counterclockwise after every explosion. So let's say it's A and 3 that are safe initially, because they are opposite of each other. A and 3 is safe, boom. C and 2 is safe, boom. 1 and Bravo is safe. Easy mechanic. The boss will do an in or out mechanic with a knockback. We anti-knockback this, dodge the in or out mechanic, easy life. And then he does the spinning with circles again, and it's the exact same. Counterclockwise every time. Now people will again get personal rings. He'll do the oracle mechanic again, which you have to do. If you have personal rings, you have to resolve at the same time as the oracle mechanic. More people get personal rings, he'll do an in or out mechanic, which you have to resolve your personal rings in. And then it's back to the big AoE thing where we go to our home platforms, the letter markers, and we go around in a clockwise fashion, absorbing 1 hit at a time. And that's the fight. That's the whole fight. That's a long explanation because he does his stuff differently enough that we need to, be ready for whatever he is. He has some more mechanics after, but it's all repeat mechanics. So it's whatever. 8 minutes 20, 8 minutes 40, something like that, faint.
8:24.
Yeah, thank you. Right. If you have questions, ask them. You will die here. That's okay. But the better you practice here, the better chance we have of maybe making something happen later. Ready checks for questions. Let's get some ready checks for questions. Can somebody stream for permadeath? Do we have a stream up right now by any chance?
SL already posted it like after boss 3.
Yeah, there you go. Check the thread link. Alright, so if you have questions, you can ask it. If there's no questions in your party, you can jump. Do not target the boss. Do not run into the boss. The boss will aggro if you run into him, so no running into the boss, and carefully you run to your platform. You can fall off, so carefully you run to your platform.
Oh yeah. Charge, Churcher, but I sadly saw it too late.
Oh, yeah. Also, the dancers have talked about who takes what? Okay, thank you. Alright. Please repeat ready checks to see if people are ready for the fight to begin. Alright, A ready, 1 ready. I still see somebody standing in the back there. Do you have a question? I see 2 people standing in the back. Alright. Yes, food check, that's a good call. Food up. Raid rights hurt a lot. I still see 2 people standing in the back, not having jumped over.
On every tank stands on.
Yes,
tanks will die, and we want a tank, at least one to be alive for tank busters.
I don't know who's in the back there. But there's 2 people still off the platform for some reason. Okay, that's 1. If you're a Phantom White Mage, make sure you use Blink for yourself. You can blink the Super Mega Raid White as well. Okay, let's see. ABC ready, 2 ready, 3 ready, 1 ready, 3 just checking 3. Okay, yeah, we're just
Three's
gonna...
ready.
Okay, countdown coming in. We literally don't have enough time in the tower to kill the boss, or to see enrage rather, but it doesn't matter. We have too many. We have a few permas here and there, and it's gonna cascade. Try to practice as much as you can. Try to stay alive. Try resing when possible. And pull. And so he will dual cast. And flare. Make sure you mitt. 2 hits. Boss is storing a knockback. When that comes out is when we hit the anti-knockback. Listen for the weapon calls. But do not run there to... well, you can run to the first weapon, but don't run out of it. It's numbers first. You can be on numbers already. Then it's out. Then it's letters and the knockbacks. Numbers, 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 numbers. Out. Letters in. Letters in. You gotta wait for that first weapon to finish. And here's the next raid wind. Tanks and Fizz range. This is your last chance to use your party mitts until the elementary chemistry. Right, everybody's on your home platforms. Slide spread so you can see if you get something. Kitchen sink tanks if you get a buster. Everybody else off. Alright, next is Omni Elements, another raid wind. Alright, 6 rings from the boss. Some people got elements. Check if you got one. Oracle Mechanic. Some people got elements and in. And then more rings going off. Some people are getting elements and in. Everybody home to your home platforms on the letter markers for now. On the letter markers in your home platform. And we are staying for now. And then after every absorb, you rotate clockwise. 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 All mitts. And back to your home platforms. Back to your home platforms right away. Slide spreads. Tanks you invuln if you get one. Spread the AoEs out. There is no uptime. Add phase to your number markers. To the number markers. Clockwise from your letter markers. Kill the bomb. Range people can maybe help some other people, and we will be going clockwise. After your bomb dies, you go clockwise. the bomb there, and you start killing that. You move into where the Exa flare was. You grab the bird, you aim it out. You grab the bird, you aim it out, and you dodge the cone. Dodge the cone. Get close to the boss. Get close to the boss. And then move into the first explosion as soon as it explodes. Go. Kill birds. Kill birds. Birds will enrage soonish. I did not see the first.
Numbers in, letters out. Numbers in, letters out.
In, letters out. Thank you. Numbers in. In. Letters. And out. On your home platforms. Raid wide. 2 hits. No party mids from tanks here. No party mids from tanks. This is pure, almost pure healer stuff. Also no fizz ranged party mids here. Slide spreads. Kitchen sink if you get one tanks. And Omni Elements raid wide. All right, 6 elements. Oh no, ice not safe. Be on fire, fire. Be on fire and counter after every explosion. Counter. Counter. Done. Some people got elements, anti-knockbacks, and out. And lightning not safe, ice not safe, be on fire again, be on fire. And once again, counter. And counter. Some people get elements, oracle, mechanic. Some people get elements, out. Back to your home platforms, letters. Home platforms on the letter markers. Go. Quick now. Be on the blue on your home letter platforms. And we stay. And we're gonna be going clockwise. Clockwise. And all myths. And back home. Slide spreads for the all-knowing flames. Kitchen sink if you get something. And weapons. There will be a knockback on this. You're just gonna have to take it. So knockback into out. Get knocked to a corner of your platform. To a corner. It is out numbers in letters. Out. Knockback out. Knockback out. Stay out. Numbers. In and letters. And enrage. Well, flare into enrage.
Or we just don't see the enrage. What's first, throwing out or flare? Dang.
Nah, we don't have to reload.
Oh, I should have accepted that res. I didn't accept because of the call. Because it was in the middle of the weapon mechanic. Alright, well, do not leave instance. We are going to... Ooh, there is not a lot of time here. We might need to just hit another...
we have to, yeah. There's no time.
Actually, yeah.
We just
leave instance. Everyone out. Everyone out of the instance. Go. Everybody out. Everybody out. Alright, we're we're just gonna go to a normal instance. We're going to the center island, and we're gonna quickly spawn a CE there. Man, if birds take forever to die, it becomes really annoying to call the weapon mechanic.
Genuinely, I can't see the slash just because I'm like busy trying to face the bird out.
Middle, spawn, one of the two. Spider is way cooler overseas, so just saying. Killing the demon hounds is for the cool people.
It's a big boss that dashes around the arena. The two CEs are literally identical.
Man is not wrong.
He's not wrong. Although I do think the spider is quicker because it does even less than the other one.
On the spider, nobody gets randomly trapped inside of the Geralts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you can't disapprovingly
well.
look at all of your hosts fucking up. I very much include myself in that.
Well, that one's been spawned. Everybody get to it.
You mean the predict mechanic?
Okay,
Phil?
by the way, we saw many people die to it, Luca, because without shield healers, you pretty much die to Omni.
I've seen like over the last few rounds, I've seen like people die in parties with shield healers. It's why I'm considering. I think you can I think we can move one tank with
I don't feel super comfortable, but it might be possible. But you have to make sure that it's only one. It's
yeah.
I'd rather not. It's as long as we properly remind shield healers to be like, hey,
Yeah.
this needs mids. It's fine. The only reason my entire party died, but it's because we didn't have a shield healer.
Yeah. Jade, it feels slow because the predict spawns everything first, then there's like 3 seconds, then they need to move clockwise one platform, and then they go off. That's why they feel so slow. Yes, they are rather slow. You have plenty of time to go where you need to go. Just do the element, and then do the predict mechanic on wherever you are. They are not that fast. Getting the orbs. What orbs? You mean the elements around you? Or...
There's a picture of what it looks like posted by Luca in the thread.
I mean, you can probably find a clip of it on a Zelda stream. But just be on what you don't have. There's not too much else to say to it, sadly. Resolve it first and then resolve whatever else mechanic you're dealing with, be it a predict or in or out mechanic.
That'll always be the only thing ever going off while you have elements. It's either the predict or it's the in or out mechanic. There is no other thing that can happen.
We don't have clips for boss 4 yet. Is there anything specific you want to know about that, Tifus?
Oh, it's the end of the elemental mechanic.
I mean, seeing it's off, you start on your ladder marker and then rotate clockwise 3 times so you cleanse your debuff.
I mean, for that, just literally go check out Zeta's stream. It's there.
Yeah, just go and check out our stream. Yeah.
There's not really much to see besides like you either get a debuff and lose a stack of another debuff, or you don't.
Yeah.
It is literally that simple.
It will not hit you if you're not in the blue circle. Just straight up saying you need to be on the blue circle.
Zelda even provides multiple POVs.
I can't double weave when I'm playing Ninja at the start. Yeah. I forgot.
Why not?
Because I get set down to a 2.12 GCD.
That's enough to double weave.
Not without clipping.
Yes, without clipping. Unless you have shit ping.
I'm 20, I wouldn't call shit.
But 20 ping is. You should definitely be able to double weave with that. What are you talking about? What?
I've clipped this shit before on this ping.
That's
I mean, it always
crazy.
depends on what animations you're using. Like there's skills that
Maybe.
will clip probably. Like how you
Most
with Dragoon, you can
work.
only double weave half of your skills because the other half will just clip you.
Any disapproving looks? No, no one got caught. So. Uh-oh. Ollie.
Why do I have aggro? I'm a ranger.
I'm a fucking ninja.
So you have extra
I'm also
damage.
Yes, so do you. Pentame is fucking strong.
Yep.
Like, really strong.
Alright, every out of the instance. Out, 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 out. And in we go. Right, our first entry took nearly 2 hours up to this point.
Yeah, but this time
So
we don't
it-
have explanations.
Yeah.
So.
So it will probably be just
Uh.
these 2 entries, most likely. If you have questions along the way, especially for boss 4, especially for people who weren't there,
Right.
do ask them when appropriate. But otherwise, let's just go kick some ass.
I actually have a question for you.
What
Since it's your run, are we doing the puzzle on the second entry for the potential rest decks?
oof.
We don't
think
need to
we
do the
might have-
tests and shit, we could just do the puzzle.
I think we might as well, because we're only gonna have this entry at this point,
Yeah.
so we
I
might
volunteer
as
to
well.
be
We
permanent
did
so I can do the fate.
we did good
No.
enough. We did good enough on the first run that it took longer. So we're only gonna have 2 runs. So yeah, we might as well. That extra time's not gonna cost us anything.
Might give a lot of people a rest deck, so depending how clean it is until then. And also, just for all my dear co-knight tanks, because I now tried around with it, you can pledge your healers, especially your shield healer, right when a head mechanic starts, and probably guarantee that they live, so that you have them for boss 4. It's just a little tip if you can keep it in the back of your mind. Good to know, good to do.
Also, reminder, you are allowed to do 2 fates here. If you want to AFK, you can go ahead and stand on the pavilion already.
When the heads start moving out, that's when you can pledge them. It's how long? Let me check. How long is pledge? It's 10 seconds. Probably just when it starts then instead.
No, Mojo.
Nope. Well, it doesn't.
They specifically updated the effect of Shiraidori and Pledge.
Only of Pledge. Shira already did it.
Well, they specifically updated it in a patch not long before Northhorn. Like one of the latest patches before Northhorn came out, they updated so that debuffs wouldn't be applied if you were immune to a hit. And it also applies to Blink and whatnot.
That's why it's so
So
important.
for anybody who is signed up for the next run we have, that run starts in 2 hours. Don't worry, everybody that's on this run will be easily on time for that run, because we have several people in the hosting team here who are also on that run. So anybody here, don't worry, you'll make it.
It's hard to be late when your host for that run are here.
So what you're saying is, Leo, you want to do it on the next entry? Well, this one.
It is, Desi.
We know it is because Zoe literally did it on the clear run.
Yeah. And there's so much you can do to make solo healing also more comfortable with rangers, summoners. By the way, Luca, for a potential 12-man run, the 2 DPS you put into the light party, I would only allow DPS who have an actual self mid. So no Viper, no Dragoon.
So basically 2 Black Mages.
A Black Mage or a Ninja.
Yeah.
I would definitely advise a Black Mage, because Black Mage Summoner would go kind of
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, just for the extra mid as well.
Alright, everybody to the pavilion. Once you're on the pavilion, you can AFK a little bit. We'll get in soon. Don't be away when we are in. Yes, Sam would be allowed, Jade. Just
as soon as that like
no
makes
fizz
sense.
range, no fizz range, no Viper, no Dragoon.
If, it's the decision to make, but you would probably bring at least 1 White Mage so you can res. You could technically put a Black Mage Summoner and a melee White Mage, so the melee can just blink themselves. And in that case it could be any melee. Is an option.
And then the tank just gives some tank mid to the healer.
Healer. Yeah, the healer also has personal mid anyway. Like if it's a sage, they can like heimer themselves and shit, or like crit shield themselves, whatever. And yeah, the tank can otherwise just help the healer.
Tanks can kind of survive that. Like I survived by myself for a really long time.
You can.
It's kind of crazy.
I nearly lived the whole fight. I just died to orders at the end there because I didn't have healers anymore.
I died to the last Immortal Flames, or All-Knowing Flames, because I couldn't kitchen sink the Buster, because I used a cooldown to help
live.
me survive
Yeah.
while I used cover on a DPS.
Yeah, I died right after All-Knowing Flames to the orders because, weirdly, I didn't have any cooldowns left.
Yeah,
And
so
that bitch
Phantom
fucking
Summoner,
ordered me for like 50k.
Phantom Summoner is definitely rougher to play because the long cast times and the way their cooldowns are lined up with 40 and 90 seconds put you in a position where it is easy to delay cast. Like, for example, naturally these casts will come up during the head mechanics on boss 3, which can be kind of rough to get you're not gonna get a cast off there from one of those until you're on the last safe spot or something. So it's definitely rough to do, but you can get a lot of damage, and the mid from Titan is crazy good.
How many knights do you bring? Do you just bring one and swap him between the parties, between the two?
Oh, for the 12, yeah, absolutely. Alright, everybody's on the platform. Alright, Barley's just double check Phantom drops. Everything's the same as before. And also actual drops, you know. Knight's buff at Crystal. Markers up. Jump and ready checks.
Yeah, don't forget markers like me yesterday.
And don't target the bosses until we are pulling. Also, don't use your rest decks on boss 1. Just do your best to play safe is what I mean. You know. Try to do your best to play it safe here. If you need to lose some uptime, it's fine. Our damage is more than enough for this boss to be very comfortable. Staying alive will help you more anyway. And then maybe you can do stuff on boss 4. Who knows? Alright, ready checks are going out. Be ready. Be ready. Two ready. One ready. Hey. Yep. Knights tank stance. Thank you, Luca. A ready. All right. Other tanks can have their stances off, but knights need to have them on. Countdown coming in. Food up. Just use 2, they'll both get used. Cleave big, cleave early. And go. Check that you're indeed tethered as you are expected. First mechanic, is it front or is it knock? It's knockback from middle. Get knocked to the sides or back or use anti-knockback appropriately. Raid wide is next. And we are doing loop, cross, cross, loop. Loop, cross, cross, loop. Loop. Cross. 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 Loop. Use the neck weight. Then in. And Tangbusters. And to the front edge. There, donuts. And read wide. We're going away from the glowing head. Check the correct lane. Left, inner lane, line up with blue. Front is good. Front is good. And next is the summon mechanic. We will start right, back right on the 3 marker. And then we go 2, 1, 4. Melees can keep a little bit more uptime. But ready to go. It's 2, disengage, disengage. 2, 1, 4. Go. 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 And back on your bosses. And okay, Arcane 2. In and blue. In and in line with blue. Followed by out and green. Of course. Ready, go. Out and green. Raid wide. And busters, of course. Right, you're gonna get your knockback assigned. Play this mechanic very carefully. This is where a lot of people die. Check your color and direction. It is cross, loop, loop, cross. Green first. So green cross first. Green cross. Blue loop. Green loop. Green loop. And then blue cross. Res as needed. I think raid wide, yeah, raid wide next. Right, we go left, outer lane, all the way back, back. Not on the back end. Yeah, there you go. And make sure you hit the green head. Just kill the green head and we are done. There we go. Don't forget your loot. Do not run ahead, and also reminder, we are doing the sport. We are spawning the sport fate, so Haru, Luca,
I
call accordingly. All right, first step is taken care of. Knights and then once we're at the crystal here, we can drop down below. Okay, I hear the trap exploding. Let's go. We are going left, ABCs. All number people can drop to the other voice. There's still a lot of people in this voice that need to be to the other. Laser respecters. All right, I should have long and investigation. So, Go. Alrighty. A tank can pull these mobs onto the stairs. Good shit. Alright, that's taken care of. Once everything is dead, you can come and respect these lasers. That's not respecting the lasers. Get them up, please. Thank you. Alright. The time mage is here. Tanks can pull with AoE and mitts. Okay, stop, slow damage. Res that time mage. Whole damage. Make sure you dodge everything. Only one has been dispelled. We dodge, 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 dodge. One more dispel. Okay, now you can kill. And make sure to mitt and dodge. Mitt and dodge. Mitt and dodge. Trap. Heal yourself. And lesson learned as time age, you do not dispel until the tanks have actually hit everything. If you face pull with dispel, you die. That's why we have tanks run up and use AoEs. Alrighty. Go ahead. And more traps ahead. Haru will take care of them. And done. Alright, ready checks. We had a fun moment of holding damage. Because our damage died.
I see.
Ah, that's unlucky.
I don't see what luck had to do with it.
You know.
It's, I see A ready, 1 ready, C ready, 3 ready, 3 ready, beer. Okay, countdown coming in. Remember,
Thanks, that's off.
tank stance is off, and mid for first raid wide. Luca will be tanking this.
Leo
boss.
will, I'll be back up.
Oh, Leo. Okay, Leo will be tanking this boss. And go. You can already move slightly north. First raid wide coming in. Right, dodge the initial lines, dodge the initial line AoEs, and then beyond Cardinals, watch out for traffic on the 1 and 2. Beyond Cardinals, traffic on the 1 and 2. See people standing in traffic. Possible jump
It's 1 and
to
3,
A.
not 1 and 2.
1 and 3, sorry, yeah. But still, the people standing in the 1, which is bad. Source from middle and side cleave. Source from middle and side cleave. Follow boss beyond Cardinals. Get behind the boss. And boss will move. Be in front and source from middle. Watch for traffic. There is traffic on the 1. Don't be in traffic. Alright, get up and raid ride. But thanks for the correction. Circle mechanic coming up. Ball gets pulled south. We are standing out of the circle. Out of it. Left. Line up with source from middle. And step in. Multi-hit raid ride. We're going to Bravo. This is a fast pattern. Sprint if you feel like you need to. We're going to the second explosion. And go. And another raid ride. And boss will do the jumping knockback mechanic very soon. We start at the 3 swords, and we'll get knocked to the Alpha sword first. Lightning on 2 and 5. Lightning on the 2nd and 5th sword. Get knocked to the A sword first, and then run to the Bravo sword. Run to Bravo, get knocked to Delta. Then get knocked to 2, get knocked to 2. Get knocked back to where we came from. And enter back now and sword from middle. Alright, rest those that need it. And triple circle. We're starting southish, just south of the boss, and the small overlap towards 4 and Alpha is where we are going. That small overlap towards 4 and Alpha. Be ready. And go. And multi-hits. Raid wind. And 3, we go to 3. And then after the first explosion, we go to Charlie. Yes, Charlie!
Always.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes.
Raid rides, raid ride, raid ride, raid ride. Right, second traffic mechanic. Don't get hit by these initial line AoEs, then be on a cardinal. There is heavy traffic in the second ring. Watch for the crossing and the traffic while you follow the boss. Be sure you are good to follow. And be in front of the boss and source from middle. And follow side cleave. And follow. And be behind the boss and source from middle. Middle. And raid wide. If you have melee LBs to send, feel free to do so. Help us skip the next mechanic. Gonna respect the next mechanic first to make sure we are in the first one. And we start out of the second one. Okay, we're stepping towards 3 after. Never mind, it's dead. Good, I called that shit pattern. Alright, don't forget your loot, nice rebuff. No, that's fine, Leo. There was no problem there. Well, you got hit, but that's nobody else's problem. Alright, don't go ahead. The Rangers are doing Ranger things. Alrighty, come up. Tanks, pull the stuff towards and kill. Make sure things die on the platform. Make sure they die on the platform.
And wait here. Don't go, wait. Everyone waits here.
The second big trap has been found.
Yeah, but we need to reset Lockwoods, that's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everyone down the stairs or at the very back of the platform.
I'll hit it, Haru.
Traps will in fact all be
Okay, or
respawned.
you've already hit my guy. The call has not been made. Jesus.
Oh, sorry. I thought you wanted to now. Sorry.
No, I
Was I
said
still
I would
there?
hit it. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Traps have respawned, which is why everybody's far in the back. I'm gonna throw my first dude. No. Sticky there. Oh. There we go. Alright, you can come up again. There's still another big trap. Okay, we got it. You can come up. Okay, the path is definitely clear now. Everybody on the blue bricks. I see somebody way in the back. I hope you pull your parley that you're AFK, because otherwise naughty naughty. Alright, we're all here. We're going in a straight line in 3, 2, 1, go. Fizz ranged are on the lock ward. Make sure you interrupt them as they are casting. No gap closes from anybody else. Leo, if you would give a quick scan if you don't mind. Alright, kill him. Alright.
Away from
Everybody
the traps.
everybody stay away from the traps. We will be popping them. There are more traps ahead because we are going to the side thingy now.
One small
there?
bridge and a big in the middle.
There it is, yeah.
Yes.
And big is done.
We have
You
a
can
Thieves
come
to
into the
rebuild
center,
portals.
ready to dodge. Yeah, we're gonna use the thief now that we're here anyway.
Yeah.
Make the portal easier to find.
Okay.
Haru, you got the right one, I'm assuming.
Just scan on the platform, Leo.
Haru, did
Be
you-
ready, there might be a trap mob. Gamers, we might need to kill a trap mob. Don't
Okay,
walk
I'm
that
just-
wall far forward, Leo. You might step in the portal on accident.
Haru, did you? Okay, I'm just gonna assume
Yeah,
you
I
got the
did.
one on the right.
Yeah,
okay,
sorry,
please just respond. Yeah.
Just
I
get
did
at the south of
barely
the
miss
ring,
cut
yeah.
off.
Where Haru is. Okay.
Right. Grab and mid. If you have aggro mid, this guy will take yeah, like that. He'll take like over 80% of your health in a single auto attack. Everybody can come to the teleporter here.
Up where the mob came from.
Yep. Just do not touch it. Do not touch it. No touching it. No touching it. I will do a small countdown, and when I say go, we all just run right in. 3, 2, 1, go! Everybody in. Right, there's no traps here. Instead, I want you to be very careful of arrive aggro, because if you attack these enemies before I say it's okay, you will aggro me. Do not
Don't attack them at all. At all.
At all. No hits. Nothing. Somebody attack them. Like the small ones anyway.
That's us. That's
Okay,
Lucas.
It's just us, yeah.
Ah,
aggroing.
no one is no one. Alright, kill him now. Kill him now. Dodge any orange you see.
He's just protecting you.
Yeah. Aww. Liar. Kill. Alright, they're all dead. Good job.
You can see in chat, we have in fact lit all arcane sigils.
Yeah. Yeah, that bad breath will one-shot you, so you know, very, very bad breath. That's not a bad call, is it? Alright, same split as before. A1 left, B2 middle, C3 right. Check with your party that you are indeed on the correct teleporter. Nothing else has changed on this boss. Once you've jumped the party leader, start doing ready checks. Number size is fully ready. Thanks. Yeah, thank you for the reminders, Luca. Yeah. Tank stance is on all tanks. All tanks. Alright, countdown coming in. Tank stance is on everyone. Alright, send it, boy. I should say send it, gamers. Alright, listen for the calls. It's north-south all. Everyone is north-south. Ranged out already. Melees can keep uptime until the message appears. Melees. Go. And let's go. Another interrupt after this. Interrupt now. Slimes very soon. Tanks ready for them. And make sure you have mids. And part stops. Drag slimes onto thing. Leave slimes down. They're getting low. Remember to stop damage at 5%. Some are getting really close already. North, south, all. Alpha, stop. Interrupt. Thank you. Okay. Alpha and Charlie all stop.
Bravo stop. All stop.
All full stop. Full stop. All. And full send. Oh, that was a dangerous place to stand ping. If they decided to give you like one tap each, that would have been a dead ping. Alright, Knights rebuff.
Just real quick. Does anyone have a question about the debuff mechanic with the 8 heads? Because I saw so many people die there last time. It's technically the easiest mechanic on this boss. Are you guys just too slow to the elements? Or, like, the tip I can give, line yourself up with the next head while you're waiting. Like, find where you need to be. While you're waiting for the head on Alpha, already line yourself up with Delta if it's the next one.
Yeah, as long as you're over half of the arena, in the correct half, you're done. Like, it's all good. It doesn't even have the mean thing that X Death has, where there's a death zone in the middle. It doesn't even have that. Like, it's a clean split.
Do the mechanic in the middle. Like, there's no reason to go anywhere else. It's the easiest to do if you're just middle.
The only time you step away from the boss is because you're doing a boss mechanic.
Yep.
Like ice or fire.
Like, for example, I know the first head is on Alpha, so I line myself up with it. I know I have blue, so I will need to get hit by blue next time. You need to get hit by whatever you have next time, if that makes it easier to remember.
Oh, yeah.
So I can already line myself up with the next head. I can look at Delta, figure out where blue is, and already know where I need to go for the next one. And then
here I was like, oh, I have pink. That means I'll get blue, which means I need to get hit by pink. No, I can just be like, oh yeah,
yeah.
Okay,
Whatever you have
that's
is the one
tip.
you need to get hit by next. If that makes it any easier to remember.
Alright, let's drop some Reddit checks. If you have questions, if there's anything unclear, if you need any tips on anything particular you're really struggling with, speak up. Because the more people that get through this, the more with the more rest stacks you get through this, the better our attempt can be on the final boss. Alright, A ready, C ready, B ready, 2 ready, 3 ready, did I miss 1 ready? Alright, cool, that's all ready, so that's no questions, so no deaths, right? That's what that means. Surely. Trust. Alright, listen to callouts, do not run ahead, and that was not a pun, that was not intended. You know, don't get ahead of yourself. No, it was on purpose. Alright, countdown! Stance is off. One of these people will main tank. Luca maybe Leo, one of them.
Yeah, I will. It's easier to deal with the DP. Not that it's hard, but you know.
Yes, please don't. Alrighty. We start with raid wide, mid accordingly. There it is. The stone call, the whole call, the head leader, for lightning, door for fire. And raid white is next. Mid. And then everybody stacks towards Charlie. Everyone stacks towards Charlie. Gather up, y'all. Group hug. Boss will turn. Sides of boss and behind the head. sides of boss and behind the head. And into the boss line. And boss will turn, behind boss, behind head. Behind boss, behind head. Bankbuster. Res those that need it. And then we go into heads too. Reminder, these are different safe spots. But they'll all still be near the home base. Home base is 4. Lightning 3, fire 4. Ice delta safe spot. Ice is delta safe spot. Lightning on 3, fire on 4. And we get the order 4 delta 3. 4 delta 3. And always step into the line. Into this line. Delta. Into his line. 3. Wait out. And into his line. Behind boss. Behind. Go, 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 go. Alrighty. Raid Ride. This Raid Ride sponsored by another Raid Ride. Here's another Raid Ride. Check your debuffs. You already have pink or blue. Heads are gonna come out. Head start on 3 counter. And then Bravo counter. Start with the head on 3. And then 2. And then 1 and a boss mechanic. Out. Out, 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 out. And then the head on 4. And then Bravo. Bravo and a boss mechanic. Be on a cardinal. Be on a cardinal. And then Alpha. And then Delta. And then be on an intercardinal. Be on intercardinal. And then the Charlie head. Last head. Res people. Make sure to make use of your resin phone. Raid wide right here. Then everybody stack towards Charlie. You stack towards Charlie, y'all. Go and try it out. Boss will turn, sides of boss, and behind the head. Sides of boss, behind the head. And then step into the line. Boss will turn, behind boss, behind head. Boss has turned. Tank stuff. Right, if you have melee LBs, feel free to send them. Earlier we killed the less we have to do with the last mechanic. Remember, this is the same mechanic as the second time we do this. Save spots are the same as then. Home base is 3. Lightning is 3. Fire is 4. The ice safe is Bravo. And we kill the boss, so we don't care. Good stuff.
My dear Permas, you can contribute to society by killing the support fate for us outside.
Yeah, if you are permat, please release. There will be a support fate for you in a moment. Do we have information to share about the support fate for what they need to do?
Yami recorded it. We just need
There's
to find
nothing
it.
to note though. Like there's a raid that, or like a giant AoE that will stun you into a cleave, but the cleave doesn't even kill a healer. So
Okay,
like,
but make sure you can survive if there's any auto attacks coming your way. Go ahead and click the ancient interface, folks. Whoever's there, go ahead, Leo, click it.
You only do the support fate if you're perma-death.
Yeah,
if you
only
have
if you're perma. Everybody else
Dear,
stays
if
in.
you have reses, stay in. You never leave the tower.
Okay, somebody please share the flag for that. Thank you, Zoe. And everybody else, we can leave this pretty room.
Don't think so.
No idea if it can be underground. No idea at all. It'll be a while before we find out.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, everybody that's still in here, go ahead and click the teleportation sigil to jump down. If you move into the middle, that means you are ready, but do not click that button. If you click that button, I will be mad at you. That is a step beyond me wagging my finger at you.
mind if I pull this time, right?
Yeah, that's okay.
And just back me
All
up if
tank
there's something
stances on. All tank stances on. Don't forget to use submit when you're pulling or grabbing aggro on stuff. Remember, no provokes, and fix your hotbars right now. Any AoEs that you might accidentally use need to be off there. Not allowed. Be very careful. No bard ballads either, phantom bards. Be very careful, or just not on the bar. And let's go. And healers, mid and heal because raid bites. Alright, just kill these first two.
That should
That's
be
everything.
everything.
Yep, perfect. Do not stop paying attention to what you're pressing, folks. Do not accidentally press AoEs just because we said this is it. Just keep killing these in a nice and controlled fashion.
Grab Settle's Feigns on the lockout when you have the chance.
It's that easy.
But it is
Get your
so
loot.
nerve-wracking.
We got past the Gen C check. Let's go.
Good thing I don't think we have a host under 30.
Any update on the support fate? I think we only have one person doing it.
Should be two, I
Two
think.
probably.
No?
Or two.
I see the person in my party still in combat.
Oh, yeah, we have two people doing it, yeah. So, no hurry, you don't need to like insta-kill it, just asking.
Watch traps ahead. Also extra loot ahead.
If the soup
Nice.
is too chunky, you can try and reset it, maybe? You think that will work?
That shouldn't work.
On the soup it doesn't work, I don't think.
It doesn't? Okay.
No.
I'm pretty sure the soup has fixed HP.
Uh,
It's fine, just keep killing it.
I have 3/4 currently.
Yeah, it's fine. It will die.
Oh, yeah, there
eventually.
should be three people outside. That's a good point, Nisala.
I have one person left because they were tired. It wasn't okay from me.
Okay, that's both traps gone.
Both traps gone again.
I heard that. Yep.
Gotta use that echo location.
Yeah, man, the directional hearing
We're
of my
not, we're
headset
not
is
throwing
very
falcon,
good,
we're
but-
throwing bats.
Yeah. If you forgot to rebuff as a knight, you can go back down and press it on the crystal. Same goes for Phantom Dances. Because the 10% are actually quite important.
Alright, we're gonna give the people outside a moment to at least progress in the support phase. Depending on how long it takes, we might not wait for the whole of it. But as long as it dies while we're early in the fight, that is correct to you. They cannot go up to 4. It is discrimination against the
Since
killing the killing disadvantage, the dying disadvantage. It's discrimination against us. Sorry, what did I do?
since we lost our knight in our party, is it worth
I
that we
can
just
help.
swap?
I can help. I can help.
Perfect.
Jade, I'll give you part lead real quick.
Right, while they're doing that, if anybody has any questions,
me.
especially people who were here in the fight last time and perhaps struggled with a mechanic, or people who were not here last time and are not entirely sure from just watching the stream or what,
Be invited.
how something works, so ask your questions now. A crime that is true, but we want to feel included.
Whoever
Okay.
left your part. Oh yeah, you lost a tank. Yeah.
Osmin,
Uh.
and for everyone, during both of the elemental mechanics, everyone at some point will get a personal ring mechanic. There are 3 potential times you can get these. You need to check for yourself when you get this. Nobody can see it for you. A big 5-second timer over your head shows up that tells you you have it now. 2 rings appear on your character body. You need to see what the 2 rings they are, what 2 elements they are. It's always 2 rings. If you do not see 2 rings, then you need to either look better or you did not heed our warning earlier. It's always 2 rings and always 2 different elements. No, that should not be an LOD issue, I'm guessing. That would seem extremely weird to me. Because they're like part of your character model. So if it's an LOD issue, that seems super weird. Either way, if you don't see 2, make sure you turn your camera so you can see the other one. Or move out of other people. You need to know quickly, because once you see what 2 elements you have, you need to start moving towards the correct platform, the one you don't have an element of. So if you have ice and fire, you need to go lightning. And you need to go there right away and then just do mechanics on that platform. Well, do mechanic singular. It's the next mechanic that goes off, you just need to do on that platform. Which, it can be an in or out from the boss, or it can be the oracle mechanic. Important about positioning for the oracle mechanic is that if the donut, you just stand in the donut, right? But if an AoE comes to your platform, you need to be all the way in the back of the platform or you will get hit. You can always see what's coming at you because these oracle mechanics will always move clockwise. 1 platform clockwise, so you know what will happen. If you're in between the 2 AoEs, you're safe because the tile between the 2 AoEs doesn't get hit. But if you're between an AoE and the donut, just go to the back. The back of the platform is safe as well there. I hope that was clear enough an explanation of the personal mechanic. And reminder, you will always get one per elemental phase.
Up top, up.
All right, what's the situation on the support fate? If you don't mind, with a shout messengers or a crossroad link, so if we have somebody there with in crossroad links.
10%.
Sorry.
19.
Okay, that's good enough. We can start getting onto the platforms, everybody. Do not target the boss. Do not target him. Do not touch him. No auto running. Carefully walk to your platform. How random is the pattern at the donut point blanks? What do you mean random? There's one donut, 2 point blanks. If it's the Oracle mechanic you're talking about, it's always one donut and 2 AoEs, and they always move clockwise.
Okay, that's just what I wanted to know.
Yeah, good. Just like in normal. Same size and everything. The only difference is here he doesn't show that they always go clockwise, but they do. Which is really silly. Alright, let's do some ready checks for the parties who can do ready checks. Figure out another way of doing it if your party can't do a ready check, and let me know. Wow, they're almost done. 12 ready. Holy, we have a lot of groups here. Where's Group L? Group L ready? Just 24 two-man groups. Alright, A looks ready. B ready, B ready, 1, 2, 3 ready. Alright, that's all groups ready. And that is the support fate done, which means I have a moment to do an actual countdown. Nobody's in combat. Alright, everybody gets an extra rest stack. Yay! Thank you, people outside. We will do our best to learn as much about this in the meantime. All tanks stances on, and if your food is below 10 minutes, hit another food real quick. And we pull. Double cast first. Two hits raid wide. The boss will store a knockback. We will be anti-knocking it. Remember, the knockback going off is not the first weapon. Don't run to the second weapon until after the first weapon has gone off. It will be letters in out numbers. Anti-knockback now, anti-knockback, anti-knockback. Letters in. Letters, 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 letters. In. Out, 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 out. And then numbers. Go. Numbers, numbers, numbers. Alright, back to your platforms. And another double raid-wise. Tanks and fizz range. Last chance for party mid usage. Everybody, slide spread on your platforms. Stay on your platforms with slide spread so you can see if you get something. Tanks, this is a kitchen sink moment. Spreads to the back. Melee is too bad. There's no uptime. And back to your platforms. Rest those that need it. There is a raid wide coming. Mit accordingly. Alright, 6 rings from the middle. At the end of this, some people will get a personal ring. Personal rings, Oracle mechanic coming. And in, be in personal mechanic. Also personal mechanic and in. More rings. Personal mechanic. And out. Wait, out, 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 out. And back to your home platforms, to your letter markers. Rest those if you can, but stay down, everybody. Stay down if you ever rest. Stay down. Everybody on your home platforms. And we go clockwise every absorb. Clockwise. Clockwise. And all myths. All myths. And back to your home platform now. Rest. Get up if you gotta rest before. Get up. Slide spread, see what you get. Tanks, this is invuln time. This is Leon. Okay. Back to your platforms, everybody. Do this at phase. To your numbers, actually. To your numbers. Move clockwise to your numbers. Kill the bombs at your numbers. And we will be going counter back to your own letters and killing the bomb there. Watch out for the Exa. Move into where it was. Be far on the edge of where the Exa was. And grab the bird. Aim it out. Aim it out. Dodge the cone. Start where the third line hits, and then we go in. The third line on your platform, and then we go in. In. Kill birds. And we will be going in. Numbers, in and numbers. Into out, then letters. We are in, numbers still. Numbers. Out. And stay on letters. Stay on your platform, slide spread. Oh, it's a raid bite first. No tank mids. Reprisal. No phase range mids. Should not be on this. Right, slide spreads. Tanks kitchen sink this if you get it. And spreads to the back. And on your own platforms again, Omni Elements. Mitigate. Ice bad. Fire bad. Beyond lightning, and we are going counter every time. Lightning and go. And go. And the knockback and in. And the knockback and in. You might have a personal as well. Ice bat. Beyond fire. And counter again. Go. You might get a personal here. Oracle mechanic. You might get a personal here. And in. Personals and in. After this goes off, everybody to your own platform, to the letter markers. Letters. Your own letters. Quick about it. Do not accept any reses now. Rotate already. Rotate. Go. Rotate now. And rotate. And rotate. And all myths. Back home. Throw out reses where you can. Spread on your platforms. Kitchen sink for any tanks that get this. Spread to the back. Back on your platforms. Flare coming up. Or is it first the weapons? Okay, there's a knockback coming up. You're just gonna have to do this knockback. Deal with it. It is numbers. So you get knocked from your platform to... No, don't go numbers. You get knocked from your platform to numbers, then out. Get knocked to numbers, then out, then letters, then in. Numbers. Out. Letters and in.
Melee
Any party that
LBs.
still has an LB, go send it. Any LBs you might still
All
have, just
mid you
send it,
have
just
left for this. All mid you
Yeah.
have left.
Mitigate whatever you can.
Bot. Just bot. If you haven't yet. Just bot.
2 hits. Hit it with everything you've got.
And congrats.
Send it. And it's out of here.
No way.
Kick. Alright. Good job,
Can
folks.
someone loot for me, please?
You still get the achievement even if you permit. Don't worry
Oh
about
my
it.
god, there's three extra arcane amulets here for us. Because the
Hell
support kit was
yeah.
done.
Yo, actually, holy.
Good job, everybody.
How many do we have?
That's what we just did is definitely not a given. So really good job. This took some real effort.
Very free.
33 people got the achievement. That's crazy. Wait, that's so many. Wait, make sure you didn't count the critical analysis.
I didn't. It's 33 new achievements.
Damn.
Yep, it's a
CB,
10%
sorry.
chance.
CB and Faint, I'm sorry. I don't appreciate people who lie. You're clearly lying.
I got the duck from both chests.
Luca is the biggest liar of them all.
No. I'll
Everybody
send you a
report Luca
screenshot.
for lying.
No,
Report him for lying,
no,
please.
I'm
That is
not
not. That is
taking
against
this.
TOS.
No, I'll post it in the thread.
Sorry, that's against TOR. In terms of Rive.
There you go. Enjoy that image.
Actually, what the fuck? Okay. That is
Oh.
ridiculous.
Damn.
Holy.
Oh. Apparently Jade got an Orchestrion to the North Mountain, but that drops from bronze chests as well, so... I
Ah,
already sold one of the mounts because I already got 2 of them.
yeah.
That's my 3rd and 4th. What do you mean I'm rage baiting?
No, Nai, I have not. Despite the fact that I've cleared this fight twice now, I've cleared boss 3. Honestly, I've lost count.
You cleared
And I've
3
cleared
times,
normal
right?
plenty of times. Sorry?
You cleared 3 times.
Alright, I cleared 3 times, right? I've cleared 3 times. I've cleared boss 3 plenty of times, and I've lost count already, and I've done plenty of normals. I don't have mount yet. I am going to buy the mount before I get it dropped. And I'm close to buying it. I'm very close, actually.
It is depreciating rapidly. It is at 15 million currently.
I don't care about the value of it.
Yeah.
I care about the fact that once again, for some reason, I get fucked over. I can only make money in this game by putting in hard work. I can almost never. It's so rare for me to make money by getting lucky. Or
I
just
can
getting
I can
something.
gift you one, Rife, if you want the mount.
No, I don't want. Don't I want to get it dropped? Damn it.
Eh, there is another field note, by the way, up the stairs. If you have collected all of the other ones. Actually, I don't know if it's the same as it is in normal. It might be.
It is.
Is it the same? Okay. Well,
It's
then
the same
if
one,
you've
yes,
done
yes, yeah.
normal, then you've already got it.
And if you haven't, congratulations on having balls.
Right. Congratulations, y'all, on doing well.
Where's my favorite broom?
And
Which of the two?
The left.
you have an hour break
Be crazy.
before the next run for those who are on it, and everybody else. If you've died and you need to re-level, make sure you do so before any next run. If you're on any run with slimes signed up, make sure you re-level now. Don't delay until later. Do it now in this instance. You have time in this instance. If you're signed up with any other Discord, also do it now, just in case. You know, I don't care as much, but you know, be nice to them to re-level now.
Do you think that the animation is just fucked beyond all repair and it's actually supposed to be normal speed?
Maybe.
For all hosts,
but
to
I
be
don't know.
clear, I'm not complaining that I'm broke. That's not. I'm not complaining that I'm broke, like at all. I'm complaining about the bad luck that I have and the fact that when I do earn money, it's because of effort that I put into the game. I know.
Glad if it helped you, Shia. It's something you might not realize that. Oh wait, I'm getting hit by blue. Guess what? I need to I have a blue debuff. Guess what head I need next? It's something that the logic is there. It's just you might not realize it from the get-go. So if it helped, then hey.
Bloody poor. Oh my god. I am. It is true. I am bloody poor. I don't have a final time bloody poor.
8 minutes of free instance that I can nearly finish Ninja in. Nearly. Wait on the fade, please. No.
Hate that. That feature should be called Final Fantasy 14. Not just Final Fantasy.
What's the foolproof guild strat, Leo? Is it be called Luca? Cheeky name change.
Sorry, the only ER is extreme rate progression. And that's how I do make my money. Merc runs. Yeah, I made some decent bank off of UMAT Merc runs.
Gonna put up a Merc party and pay with the mount. Which is probably more money technically than some parties pay, I guess.
Depending on the Merc, for you,
yeah.
Merc for UMAT has dropped significantly these days. Of course, now that more people have, but people were paying upwards of 10, 15 million just for groups to get into Phase 5, or just Phase 4, like 10 million to just get into Phase 4.